Name something in your home that isn't working. My wife.
Yeah, it seems like the grass cannot always be greener on the other side. Plus, you can even feel this way while having someone too. Now, this next one can happen to you too if you're just tired of some nonsense.
Who has the best girlfriend ever?
I do.
Who just bought you all this stuff?
He did.
And all the stuff?
My girl. All of it, and I'm about to eat this, and then we're gonna chow on that after. So, happy Easter.
Yeah. But we're not eating it all. Just know that. Because we gotta save some.
Yeah.
You know? Budget cuts, you know? Save. You know? So we're gonna stuff this stuff down. Because Boo deserved it. You know? Even though we get in our arguments sometimes, I still love you, okay?
I love you too.
Yeah.
I love you too, babe.
Yeah, you better. So I just spent some money on you. Yeah.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here!
Yeah, he looks so tired and actually a bit terrified, but we can just hope that he's doing okay. Now this next bro is just rather intelligent.
You have any other words that might get me upset?
What?
Do you have any other words that might get me upset? Like one word to get me upset.
What?
Do you have a word that you think will make me upset? That way I can do whatever you want because it seems like that would be exciting for you.
What?
I think I'm making myself very clear. I don't think I'm not speaking English well for you to understand.
What?
What do you mean what? What do you mean what? If you can make me mad with one word, then I'll do whatever you want.
Gotcha.
She's going to beg and say, please forgive me, but the reality is we don't want the man that forgives us. We really don't. We want the man that says, you had your chance, it's been a pleasure, I wish you the best. Because that's the man we respect.
You serious?
If someone asks you to forgive them, then that should tell you to forgive them. So communication can't really be that backwards. Next, we got an example of someone that probably got a bit too excited.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Why did you choose to allow that to happen?
The reason why I did that is because that was before I became an RN, you know? And
see how this goes? Remember I told you guys RNs and nurses? See how this goes? It was okay to bring a life into the world with an unambitious dude, but now you got a job title and making more money. Now he's here and you're here. I get it, ma'am. But I need you to understand something. Sound like you picked poorly and you judge him for being poor. You didn't have to have a baby with this man. You could have had sex with him, but you chose to make a life. And you left him because of money.
Ambition, goals.
Money. You can pretty it up, but it's because of money.
Excuses won't really help you change your results, because taking accountability is literally the first step in improving.
Like, I don't know what the longest relationship you've been in, but I look at couples that's been married for a long time, and I know now from life experience that, like, man, that shit didn't always feel like it felt when y'all first met. That's not how it always felt. People get married thinking that, like, I meeting you and it feel like this and we on a high and I'm gonna marry you because, man, this feeling like this for a year straight. I already know I got my person. This gonna feel like this forever. That first year after you get married or 2 years after you get married and that don't feel the same, like, then it's like, damn, I guess we not supposed to be married. No. You gotta now find a new way to fall in love with this person from this valley that y'all in. You gotta find a way to get back to the peak. So what does that take? Man, we gotta go on more dates. I gotta listen more. I gotta turn this IG off because they keep suggesting all the bad. Like, I gotta stop looking that way so I could just focus on this and appreciate what I got, boom, boom. So similar to a relationship where you look at people that have been married 40, 50 years, like how many times did they have to fall back in love with each other? How many times could they not stand each other within that 40, 50 years? And how many times did they say, you know what, instead of separating, we're gonna make it work and I gotta re-fall back in love with you.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Yeah, you could say that J. Cole writes the best lyrics because he simply has the best things to say. Plus, we can agree that the previous generation had a bit more patience.
Today's dating and society is just horrible. The new texting is getting to know you. People easily can move on to somebody else with a quick sliding in their DMs or getting on a dating app. Sleeping with other people is so much easier than working hard for it. People don't want to make effort anymore. We don't set up dates. We ask you, where do you want to go eat? What are you craving? Nah, man. Back in the days, you had to make effort. The 80s and 90s love is so much different. You had to actually talk to them. You had to call them. We didn't have FaceTime. We'd meet up for coffee. We would get to know each other and we build a future together. Today's society is, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then you get ghosted or you get used and then they find somebody else. No one cares about your feelings anymore.
Seems like nowadays there are just so many games being played, cause putting in effort can often be underappreciated. Now this next one stresses the importance of self-reliance.
You ever had a person show you so much in every single way they can possibly show you that they would care less about you? And eventually you go, let me just move away from this person, it's not good for me.
I needed somebody and they didn't do it. And so I decided at that point, I guess, I don't need you. The only person I need is me.
You ever seen that guy that when he shows up in public, he looks like he's just unwavering in who he is as a man? Perfectly fine, nothing wrong, nothing could bother this guy. But for 1 second, would it surprise you that that same man will sit alone in silence? Maybe he's just laying there in his bed, looks out his living room window and just stares, and tries to block out one more thought from entering his mind. Because deep down, this guy is so overwhelmed and stressed, he just can't find himself anymore, and he's just holding in tears. Maybe he's saying, I'm just ready to give up. But somehow, that same man can still look you in the face, smile, and act like nothing has ever happened because he cares more about you than he does himself. Can you guys relate to that?
If you are indeed going through something, you cannot let it get to you, because we just have to keep moving forward. Now this next one might just be a bit of a tough lesson.
Why did you break up with your ex?
Because he had no sense of humor.
Okay.
I just wasn't in love with him anymore. We'd been together for a while. It just wasn't working. He honestly just
Stop caring. When you care, that's when you get broken. That's when you get heartbroken. That's when everything goes. So this is a message to you, bro. Only care about your goals and your dreams.
A lot to go over in this video, so please bear with me. First off, just because you're filming at the gym does not mean that everybody else has to stop their workout just for you, including putting their weights back. And secondly, you're a personal trainer and coach. How do you not know better than to work out directly in front of a dumbbell rack, let alone film in front of it? And if somebody does come along, you move immediately. And this man is nothing but nice to you, but you decide to put this post up anyway? Seriously? And what's even crazier is right after this, you post to advertise your challenge saying how you're so thoughtful and non-judgmental. Then immediately after that, you post this, making fun of this man on a treadmill. How thoughtful and non-judgmental. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
He was in fact so nice about it, so he didn't deserve that treatment. Plus, the world does not revolve around any of us. Really hope you enjoyed these ones today, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.